The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. We made it through the week almost. Hope everyone had a great night. Ready for a great day. Check the markets here in a minute. Let me move my thing here. Hey, I'm Matt. Good morning, Matt. It says there's 7 people here. One of them's me. So let's take a look at the markets overnight. Oh, I know what I'm missing. My music. Give me a second. Something was off. So we've been rising up most of the night. Pulled back. Our high, 41.64 on ES. Our low, first candle, 41.43. So 43 to 64. It's 21. Hey, that's good. Good early morning math. And Q, looks like our high was 494, which is a new high of the year again. Low, 444. It's only a 50-point range. We'll talk about the good trade I made in oil last night during the Asia session here in a bit. Copper, been rising up after its fall yesterday. Looks like about 140 ticks. Gold, falling. Gold has fallen hard over the last couple of days. You can see. And that's 17 points of range. Ultra bond, about a 1.25 range. Crude oil dropped all the way down to near 70, even down 70.14. I was 71.50, so about 136 ticks of range. And natural gas heading up, like about 50, 60 ticks range, so I'm about. So, and Bitcoin's been falling. Bitcoin's back down to 26. So that's where everything sits, stands, and or whatever body posture you choose to take. CNQ and the indices are kind of heading down here. So last night on oil, I tried out my new indicator. And see here, it's turn back time. So here it was. And you see this lake of blue down here, which indicates oversold or whatever. And I saw this engulfing candle right here. And I took the long starting on that candle. And I just followed it up with, and I targeted the 20 EMA. Came out with 30 ticks, so $300 trade. Apex account. So definitely I'm liking this indicator. It gives me confidence to take a move up. You can see here, if you look, you can see a little bit of green right here. I didn't really follow it afterwards, and I should have. A little bit of green here would have been a great indication that I could have took this back down for almost the same amount of ticks. See here, would have been a nice indication to take that trade. And that's been it. So, really liking that indicator. Going to be doing some back testing on it this weekend. It worked well last night. Is everybody ready for the weekend? Everybody's working for the weekend. See, we're getting a lot of signals there on the Dow. The best one was about an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. Really hasn't moved much though. I mean, I should say best one because it's only moved 16 points there on the Dow. It's been a slow grind. Seems like it's a slow morning. News this morning. Oops, I don't have the news countdown on. We have two different news events. At 8:30, we have U.S. import and export prices. And at 10 o'clock, University of Michigan sentiment preliminary. Well, we just wait for our opportunities. I also took a trade on soybean oil last night. Meant to enter with one contract. Instead, I entered with three. Oops. But the oops worked. I put target at 5 ticks and got it. So all in all, on the Apex account, I'm up. I forget how much. Let me look. Let's look, shall we? Ah, oh, crap. Really? Oh, I'm not up. I left an order open somewhere. Where's there an order open? Really? What order is open? I don't see one. Well, I screwed up the Apex account. Now it's done probably. What what fell? I don't see anything. Has to be soy oil, right? I must have left an order open and it's down $1,000. Well, I was happy. But I still don't see an order. Where do I find open orders? Oh, I know how to find an open order. Crude oil. I forgot to cancel the offset the stop. No, I don't even know what I did. It hit target. Oh, it must have came down. I must have not have canceled the stop. It must have hit the stop and reversed. Well, that just ruined my day. So, let's take a look here in crude. It's high a day. It's come down from high a day. Moving down some. I doubt it's going to go all the way back down. Let's see if we can follow this down and take off some of the. If it gets back, try and see if it gets back down to that 100 EMA and try and salvage something. Can't believe I was that stupid. So watching and waiting here. It's getting a bullish engulfing here on NQ, but looking more choppy than actually. I mean bearish engulfing. Sorry, looking more choppy than anything else. Yeah, it's coming. Crude's trying to come back up, so we'll exit that trade and take the loss. So it doesn't look like it wants to come down for me. Maybe. Yeah, so we're out of that trade that I accidentally entered in. So not really going far. We'll see what the news does in 15 minutes. Just kind of hemming and hawing here. Market's very slow right now. Everybody's very quiet. While you're being quiet, hit that like button for me, please. Hey, JC. Hey, Leonardo. Morning. Hey. Continuing to grind down here. Hey, Avi, how's it going? Market's slow. We'll see if it picks up any. Ultra bond popping up there right before it's open. Trying to continue that. Wow, natural gas is sold off huge. Look at that. Made a new daily high. And then whoosh, 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 whoosh. NQ pushing down now. What's our low a day on NQ? Low a day, 444, so we're about 12 points above. Hey Sid, how's it going? Assume it's a little less snowier than the last time you were there. Excuse me 1 second. Back. Got news coming up in 5 minutes. So let's see where we go. I don't know where we're going. ES is kind of turning around there, making a U-turn. That was my ears ringing. Who's talking about me? Hey, good evening, Borneo. How are you doing? How are you, RJ? Yeah, I was gonna say not quite 8 a.m., but it's a nice rise there from ES. See Nasdaq starting to bounce as well, as is the Dow. Oh, nothing to be sorry about. Market likes making new yearly highs right now. Couple minutes till news. Start spreading the news. Oh, that's on a 1 minute chart. No wonder it's looking like the same. There we go. And everybody's working till the weekend, toward the weekend. I don't think this news is going to move the market much. Import and export prices, that's what we're getting. Move down here. All right, 1 minute till news. Remember, we have more news in 90 minutes. Yep, not doing anything. Of course, the numbers aren't out yet either. Oh, there it is. Import prices 0.4, expected 0.3. Export prices 0.2, expected 0.2. But yeah, not a real barn burner there. Which is good, because we really want to burn the barn anyway. It'd be kind of rude. Down to 453. And popping up just a tad. Just a tad. Yeah, I don't think so, dude. Got a spammer on the Discord. Nice big blue candle here. Yeah, I like some spam. Go. It's a nice thing when you're on a carnivore diet and want a little change of pace. Just 1 gram of carb per serving. It's great fried up in scrambled eggs. Pulling back here some. Candle got up to 65. Pulled back a couple points. See, the ES is kind of hitting its head on its 100 EMA up there. Got a while on the NQ before it gets to its 100. You're going to see me take a trade here on the Apex account, since the Apex account's already screwed anyway. I'm going to do some experimental stuff. So for those of you who weren't here, I made a beautiful trade on the Apex account last night on crude oil. So I made a nice trade on soybean oil. But on the crude oil trade, I accidentally left my stop order sitting, and it filled overnight, and I woke up to being down $880. So it kind of screwed that account. So now, I mean, I still got some drawdown left, but I need to either pass or cancel by next week, like Friday of next week, and I don't think I'm gonna make $12,000 unless I like do some stupid stuff and get lucky. So just kind of playing with it. Yeah, this is my crude trade. Wait, hold on. It was beautiful, beautiful. It was back here. I took, we saw this sea of blue down here. Took the long off this engulfing, targeted the 20. It's nice 30 ticks. $300 trade. Wonderful trade. Unfortunately, the stop I had sitting right here at the bottom of this big red candle, and apparently it came down here. At some point, looks like here, filled it, and then went up. I forgot to take off that stop order. Obviously, it filled and went. So at this point, there's no reason not to do some experimental trading with the Apex account. I'm not going to do this with Blue Sky, of course. That's why I didn't enter this trade in Blue Sky, but at this point, Apex would need a miracle. Even a miracle needs a hand. See, we're rising up nicely here, though. See if we can get back up to that 473 where you see that 100 EMA sitting. These trades will totally not follow my trading plan. They're basically going to be whatever happens, happens. I will take profit. I mean, I'm not going to just let something sit and go to somewhere that makes sense and then let it fall. Hey, John. Good to see you. Not seeing anything I actually want to take on the Blue Sky yet. Hope your son does well. Yeah, nice little trade here. Should have taken it on the Blue Sky. Basically, I'm trying out this new indicator that I seem to really like based on the way I've been looking at it. And you saw that the blue, this is the RSI with linear regression bands. You see that blue down there? It's hard to see, but a little bit of blue. And we got the blue candle here. Those together indicate move up. That's the same thing I did with that crude trade last night. And you can see it's working. Just not sure what the target should be. I don't think it's always going to be a 2-to-1 type of trade. Right now, like I said, I'm targeting that 100 EMA. I'm not sure it's going to get there, though. Needs 2 more points to get to that 100 EMA. Oh, there, got it. Wow. Let's kick it off the table there. There it goes, a nice win. Again, this setup is 2 for 2. One on crude, one on NQ. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Copper pulling back. Ooh, look at gold heading up. Nice blue candle there. That would be beautiful. Beautiful. You can see here, here's another example of it. Red down here. I didn't change it to blue yet. I like blue better. Blue candle here, and that nice rise up. You see a tiny smattering of green there. Take that short, back down. Doesn't always work. You can see here's the Ultra Bond, big red bat, blob. And you got that there, and it came back down. So that was, failure there. But here it did it again, and now we're heading up. Hey, Robin. This weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so happy Mother's Day to you, Robin, and any other mothers that might be listening in out there. So you see, we hit that 100 and bounced. That often happens, which is why I set the target on that to the 100. Slower morning. Obviously, no CPI or PPI today. Missing a lot of regulars. Not sure where everybody's been. Chris Moore hasn't been in this week. Crypticon's been missing for about 2 weeks now. Well, the market's not doing anything. I'm going to quickly send him an email. I think he went on vacation about this time last year, and the fact that I remember that kind of bothers me, that because I can't remember most of what I did yesterday. So email sent out to Crypticon. As the market churns, so are the days of our lives. And now it's trying to break that 100 EMA again. If it breaks it, they bought it. Just 40 minutes to the bell. I bet you Ace will be coming in next few minutes. Oh, continuing to grind up. Still struggling here at this 100 EMA. Dow's actually coming down a bit. 2 red candles. Tired today. Thankfully, tomorrow's my sleep-in day. I usually sleep to about 11 o'clock on Saturdays. uh, can't the cattle move themselves? And again, pulling back and not break above that 100 EMA. Now things got serious. It's going to try and break back down below that 20. Got 5 minutes till the bell. As long as we're keeping the castration to the cattle and not the ox. You're okay, Ahmed. It's terrible that work gets in the way of your trading. That sounds good, Chase. Good morning, Ace. So it could not break above that 100, and you can see it breaking down. Break it down something proper like. Hey, Ace, RJ did make it in early, but he got quiet. I think he might have dozed back off. A minute to the top of the hour. We'll see what we get out of this here. I mean, see what happens or whatever it is I'm trying to say. There's the top of the hour. See what crude's doing. Nothing spectacular there. Half an hour till the bell. So we've gotten one nice trade on the Apex account. Unfortunately, I screwed that account last night, so probably gonna die here soon. Wow, I didn't think they allowed 70 in Canada. We're supposed to get 80 in thunderstorms today here. Supposed to be rainy all weekend. Thankfully, I haven't had any weekend plans since like 2008, so that doesn't matter if it rains. Oil continuing to head up, it looks like. Copper heading up. Bouncing back up. At least you guys keep me entertained. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that relationship ended. Breaking up is hard to do. Yep, gold pushing up. You see, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Moves on gold here. See, on the move up here, this one was below the 20, but look at that one. That one would have been a winner. This one would have been a winner. I was wondering what exactly that was. Well, when we all visit RJ, we'll have to bug him for parking passes. Oh man, that sucks, RJ. 20 minutes till the bell. NQ is still trying to decide what it wants to do with its life. I know the feeling. What do you want to do with your life? Good luck on that, ace. Huh. So we'll wait and watch. Nada Wasaga? That's a fun name. Nada Wasaga. Am I pronouncing that right? Ooh, nice rise up here. Back up to that 100 EMA. Ace, the market didn't bend to your will today. You and your buddy at the CME. Oh, it did hit target? Oh. I was gonna say, did your buddy at the CME, like, you and him stop talking? Nice. Rise up. We're 15 minutes from the bell. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Remember, you always feel free to say hello in the chat. Join RJ and Ace. Questions, comments are always welcome. I'm gonna take a 15-minute nap until the bell. Wake me up. No, I'm kidding. I've never fallen asleep on a morning stream. I have fallen asleep twice when I used to do the evening streams. Yeah, gold's been golding, yep. Looks ripe for a pullback. Silver also made a nice move. Wake me up before you go. Oh yeah, big move there on oil. Just wait till he finds out that the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean touch too. Slow trading morning here at MightyOxTrading, so we're debating whether or not there's 4 or 5 Great Lakes. Actually, I'm looking at the map now. It looks like it's Michigan and Lake Huron that's more connected than Michigan and Superior. Mackinac. Meanwhile, we're still choppy here, which is why we're talking about Great Lakes. After this, we'll talk about grape apes. It's a good question, Ace. Has suddenly returned to the speculator Seth's channel. Walk like an Egyptian. I'm staring at gold because gold's sending me a short signal along with this big green blob. It's been an interesting morning here in the MightyOxTrading chat. We went from cattle castration to Great Lakes conspiracies to flat Earth. We got 5 minutes to the bell. 5 minutes, folks. ES sending me a short signal there, 5 minutes before the bell. You see NQ trying to come down. Alright, what's going on in Antarctica? Gold popping back up. NASDAQ coming down. Coming, up, down, made this nice little M pattern, bounced off the 100 EMA twice. I always thought Antarctica is just where all the penguins hang out as they make up their plans to take over the Earth. Anybody that's played RuneScape know that penguins aren't as innocent as they look. 2 minutes till the bell. The zing-a-ring, ring-a-ding-ding-dong. We do have news at the top of the hour. ding, 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 ding. It went up and then it went down. There's some great commentary for you, huh? Whip it around. Whip it. Whip it good. Rising up. Can't decide which way it wants to go. I know how that is. Now it's trying to get some oomph to the upside. With the Dow selling off big time. And ES is a doji. $10-point candle in NQ, not huge. Oh, getting some oomph now. Upside oomph. Dow down 50. NQ up 13. Pulling back now. As the NQ pulls back, Dow pulls up a bit. We're all over the place. Now we're rising back up again. So far, no trades on the blue sky. Hopefully, we'll get something soon. But sometimes trading's about patience, and well, trading's always about patience, and sometimes the market doesn't give you any trades on a day. Agriculture dropping hard. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. NQ rising up. 17 points now. Dow falling down to 55 down 55 points. Gold's rising up. Pulling back a little bit now. So that first 5 minute candle ended up being a 12 and quarter. See it hit those bands and pull back. Pulling back bigger now. Ultra bond trying to pull back here. And we're just kind of watching it chop. Chop till you drop. My mama told me we're gonna chop around. Back under the 100 on NQ. Dow climbing back up. So Dow and NQ are like in totally opposites of one another right now. Dow went down, NQ went up. NQ's coming down, Dow's coming up. ES is also coming down. And there we got a purple candle. Purple. It's purple rain. Totally lost my charts. There we are. There we are. Found my charts. I found my charts up on Blueberry Hill. Yep, purple went away. Trying to come back. It's gonna make me make a hard decision here. Decided not to take it, which so far looks like a good decision, but if it comes back down, gets beaten back down. We're in. I'm gonna put a target at the overnight low. It's popping back up. And our overall trend was up, so that was probably a mistake. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Can't really call that a trend, but directionary. Get beaten back down. Yeah, I'm gonna close that out. Soybean meal trying to bounce off the 100 there. Soybeans coming up. And Q still climbing up. Minute to go on this 5-minute candle. And we're 15 minutes into the since the bell. Ooh, getting beaten back down.
It looked like a bounce there on the agriculture. It ended up not being. Gold still flirting with its high day. Copper, choppy. Oil made a new high day. And here we come back down on NQ. Maybe I shouldn't have exited that trade. But we're still choppy. Have a great weekend, Sid. Move down here, so I shouldn't have exited that trade. Hey, not a problem. To go for my 2-to-1 though, need to get down to 13,431. The low of day is 444. Let's see if I messed up. We see the Dow is sending a short. Wow. So there's the Dow. Falling hard. And Q just touched 48. Yes. Falling here, down about 6 points. Just broke low a day. Wow, I'm an idiot for getting out of that trade. Trying to bounce here. Be right back. Back. Look at that candle climb back up. I like big bounces, I cannot lie. Copper. Trying to bounce there. Gold made a new daily high. Ultra bond. Try to pull back. After it made a, no, it's not a new daily high. Crude. Still just kind of choppy. And natural gas, new daily high. Where are we going from here? Still choppy. Going back now here a little bit on this new candle. Not a lot to really grab here. Wow. You know, I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if it's just because it's May or what, but the viewership of the stream has just nosedived. I was regularly doing 90 to 100 watch hours, and now we've been down to 60 to 70. Right now, there's only 16 people here, and usually I was never going below like 25. While agriculture just continues to nosedive, except for soybean meal. I don't even know what soybean meal is. I just know no one should have soybeans for their meal. Good afternoon, Nick. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Feeling better today? FYI, anyone that's trading on Apex, they seem to be having server problems again today. And we have 1 minute till news. People are reporting problems with the Apex server. Someone just said they entered and exited a trade and it said they were flat the entire time. There we go. From Apex themselves, rhythmic entering and exiting trades is delayed. Do not trade until the issue has been resolved. Rhythmic is aware the login issue is actively working to resolve it. Flatten your accounts if you are in a trade. That's directly from Apex, posted by Matt on my Discord. Let me go see whether this is everybody or just Apex. I don't see any up. Yeah, just Apex. So news there, we dipped and then back up. So anyone on Apex, do not trade. But is it really tasty, Lefta? I mean, have you actually, taken a... and down. If I could afford to actually trade with an actual broker, that'd be wonderful. And we're at new lows a day. Obviously, I forget what RJ said he saw if we broke the low a day. But I think we might be getting to that, getting down there. Yeah. Uh, this is the second day in a row they've gone down. I think got within 5 points of that, RJ. Now, that said, Nick, every other time this has happened, Apex has made it right. If people's accounts got blown, they fixed them. Probably time consuming though, considering all the accounts that could be affected. Well, I know last month's 90% sale, they got 349,000 account signups. Now that was last month, so probably 300,000 of those have already been blown. But obviously they're putting stress on that server. I still say the reason we're not seeing more, we're still not seeing a lot of rhythmic outages on everybody else, like, all the other firms that have rhythmic that like we used to, is because Apex got off that server. I think they were causing that server to be totally bogged down. Well, 349,000 accounts, even at 90% off, to say the average account was $18, that's $6.2 million. Now I don't know, and when people sign up for 20, they only need one data feed, so they're only paying Rhythmic or whatever one for 20 accounts. Nah, I don't think so at all. It's a cash cow. That it's they're cashing in huge. I mean, think about it. If they made 6.2 million just on that sale, that doesn't account for any um, fees for the funded accounts or resets. Although anyone that buys a reset, when you can just get another account for 90%. And if you look at Apex, I believe. Hold on, I have stats. I have stats. They paid out uh, $3 million in April. $3.1 million payout in April. So their payouts were covered times two by that sale. Now, obviously, they have other they got to pay employees, they got to pay the data fees, etc. But yeah. Avi, Apex is down. Do not take any trades. Yeah, you must have. I just announced that. Apex said Rhythmic entering and exiting trades is delayed. Do not trade until the issue is resolved. They are aware of the issue and actively working to resolve it. Flatten your accounts if you're in a trade. Again, this is just Apex, not anybody else. And it's just Apex Rhythmic. I'm not having any problem, of course, with Tradovate. But that said, Tradovate was having outages earlier this week. Both these companies, both data feeds, whatever, these companies need to upgrade their infrastructure. I'm not talking about Apex. I'm talking about Rhythmic and CQG and Tradovate, or who these funding companies have become so popular that they've obviously started overwhelming these paper trading servers, and they continue to crash. And there's no reason that these companies aren't, they've obviously making money hand over fist as well with all these, the expansion in the last 2 years from these funding companies, that they should not be, they should be using some of that money to update their servers, or add servers, whatever, however it works. I don't, to be able to handle the increased capacity. Well, yeah, that's right. They most likely Apex brought in, if when you account for the fees that you pay when if you do get funded, resets and extra, they probably brought in about, oh, I would guess 8 to 10 million last month. That's a guess. Hi, Burl. I I mean, Apex themselves said don't trade. Right here, you can see right on the system status updates posted by John. Do not trade until the issue has been resolved. So we're bouncing a little bit here. Here. I've kind of lost. I'm near handling the Apex stuff, and I kind of lost track of where I'm at. Oil trying to head up. Yeah, uh, Robin, aka For Money, said she entered a trade and exited a trade, and the entire time she was in the trade, it said she was flat. So they're definitely having issues. Yeah, they were down yesterday too for a while. So it's the second straight day. I think I mean they're obviously the biggest prop firm by far, and obviously they onboard a lot of accounts during these sales, and I think they're just not able to. I think they might need. I mean, to pay for a second server. Oh no, I know, Burrow. I wasn't. I know you weren't questioning. I was just, I didn't mean it like that. I was just showing, showing the message so everyone could see. Oh yeah, Apex is the biggest by far. I don't know exactly, but I know they had that sale last month saw 349,000 accounts signed up for. Yeah, agriculture's taking a beating today. Soybean oil's trying to bounce, but I don't like the wick on it. Yes, 349,000. Remember, they run contests each time that they do these sales, and every new account sign up is an entry in the contest. And he said there was 349,000 entries. Yeah, Burl, it seems to be just Apex. Remember, Apex has their own server. No one else is reporting issues. By the way, another comparison you can do in Top Step's weekly email. Now, remember, Top Step used to be number one. They said they paid out $87,000 last week. So, say 90,000 for easy math times 4 weeks. That's 360,000 in a month. So Apex last month paid out 10 times that. But they never get rid of that drawdown, daily drawdown. That's the bad. That's the only thing I don't like about UProfit. Starting to bounce. Yes, NQ. Oh yeah, it did. Good call. Sorry, RJ. I wasn't even paying attention because of this Apex thing. All right, it's trying to bounce back up now. Currencies are coming down. All the major ones, the 12 I follow is 80% or 90%. Most are now 90%. Earn the trade's 80%. Blue Sky starts off at 80%, but the more you make with them, the higher the percentage goes. They go 80, 85, 90, and then I think there's a custom offer after that. Apex is 90. Ox I think is 90. I should do a video on that sometime. Trade day is 90. Avi, we were just discussing how much they are making money hand over fist. They brought in probably $8 to $10 million last month, and they paid out $3 million. So even if you think that the business expenses of paying employees and paying for the server and all that, and the paying for the data is another $1 million, they're still profiting big time. Okay. Avi, you got to remember, 90% of the people that sign up for accounts fail, and then probably the of the 10% that get funded, 90% probably blow their funded accounts. So PA fees are almost like pure profit too, because it's still SIM, so they're still paying SIM data for people. So like SIM data costs like $20. And if you have multiple accounts, it's $20 for all those accounts. So say you have someone that, wet YOLO, and they bought 20 accounts and and then they actually got all 20 funded, and then they pay the funded fee. That's like $1,800 in pure profit just for Apex. Of right from the start, not a so it's like Darren Martin's a very smart businessman.
I saw a tweet from a funding company yesterday that um, Trade Day retweeted, saying that most people, or a good number of people, blow their funded accounts within 3 days.
And he's a heck of a trader too. Guy trades with size, 50 NQ contracts at a time.
Getting a purple candle here after some consolidation. Oop, back up. Purple candle. Purple candle, big wick down below. I'm not going to take that unless it's a more solid candle. A lot of blue on the 1 minute. I'll have a blue Christmas.
Two different funding companies said that. There's a funding company that tweeted about it, which I think was actually a Forex company, and Trade Day retweeted the tweet saying, yep, they see the same thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's just going to give me his stats. Although he told me an interesting thing a couple of weeks back that when traders reach about 70% of their goal in their evaluation, that's when they start to fail. That's what he sees there. It's an interesting stat. I'm not sure why. Starting to see some beam bounce. Yeah, I remember that. I got my Earn to Trade Gauntlet Mini funded in, I think it was September. It was either September or October. October. And I still have that, but at one point it was under $100 of drawdown left. But now it is about $250 in drawdown left. I'm going to switch from using micro and Q to one ES with a 6 tick stop for like at least one trade. Let's see if I can continue to rescue that account. I mean, the account balance isn't that bad, but the problem is, yeah, I was using the bot for it. I passed it with the bot, and then the bot got it to about $1,900 in the profit on the funded account, and then the bot decided to say screw you, and started losing it all, and ended up where even though the account balance is only like down 800 from start, with the drawdown, it's like $200 away from 250 now from being blown. One trading account at a time. Short here. Should have let the bot enter it. It would have did this for me. After talking bad about bots, I didn't want it to like hurt me. Pushing down, we've broken 13,400. Target on this 13,377. RJ, do you have another downside target? Yep, back up. This would be about a 20-point stop. Obviously, the better candles to enter were up here. Those are all win winners. Struggling around 94. Gotten down here about twice. Can it break? Can it break? Can it break? Looks like I also got in 2 points late. That adds 4 points to the target. Back up to 400. Back down to 94. Looks like it's got some steam. There we go. Down to 91. It's steam puttered out at 92. Back up to 94. Looking for 77. There's 90. Got a bounce there, though. There we go. Breaking 90. Seeing 1389. We were. All right. Good luck to both of us, I'm mad. Agriculture sending a whole bunch of signals over here. Nothing good. There we go. There's a break. 87. I see 86 on the bid. There's 85. 84. Seeing 87. Come on. I want 10 more points. There's 85. There's 83. I believe IMAD just took profit. Good job. Ah, wow. Good call, IMAD. You see it bounced off to 82. Oh, it's not losses I'm at. I'm in profit. Yeah, closing it out. Got a 5-point win. It's a good day. Nah, my strategy says I should have stayed in that trade. Well, it's interesting. If you look at the 1 minute, I'm testing out this indicator here. See this red here, and we got a bullish engulfing on this 1 minute candle. This looks like it could be a good scalp indicator if I wanted to start really scalping. You can see here, big red pool, this blue candle up for 5, 3. You can see, not really looking to scalp. Oh yeah, I know. It's interesting to see the bounces off the 1 minute there. I'm not playing the 1 minute at all. It's just there as kind of like interesting little thing there. So obviously my mistake today was not hanging on this trade right here. Came up, I got out because I read the market. It looked like it wanted to continue up, but I didn't really read it well because usually I move this candle. Let's look at it. This is the candle I got in, and then I got scared when it went up, and I shouldn't have gotten scared because we were bouncing off the band. We were back below the 100. I should have waited whatever this candle did. You can see this would have been a 35-point win if I had held. Instead, I turned it into a loss. Now this one ended up being a decent win, but not what it could have been. ES. Interesting, the ES is being showing a little bit weaker, as is the Dow. You see, we got the green bounces here on the NQ, but we're still red on ES. Burrow, you've been looking for that all year. And instead, we're at the high of the year. Well, I mean, not we hit high of the year yesterday, I think. Yep. Now, again, that said, again, if the debt ceiling thing doesn't get figured out, we could see a huge crash. Yellen says that the country will run out of money to pay the bills by June 1st. I don't think that's a hard and fast limit. I think it could be within a couple of days of that number. Defaulting won't do anything. They could just get rid of the debt ceiling altogether. Problem with defaulting, though, I'm at is if they default, then things like Social Security isn't getting paid, and basically, you're gonna not only see the markets panic, but you're really you're screwing with old people and disabled people and a lot of things like that. Yes, sending another. There was sending a purple candle. I mean, I have thoughts, I'm at, but I'll be breaking my own rules of against talking politics. Hello, patient. Oh, I still have my Ninja window up. I love the way Ace just comes out of the blue and like all of a sudden there he is. Kind of gotten slow, yeah. Getting a purple candle, but it has 5 minutes or 4 minutes to go on it. I'm gonna start naming them Barney candles. I love you, you love me. You say weird times because I started singing the Barney theme song. Yep, it went away. Barney went bye bye. Oh crap! Sorry to hear that, patient. See, that's one thing about being totally broke and having a credit score that's totally in the dumpster. I dare someone to steal my identity. They're gonna be very disappointed. Purple candle back. Yeah. It's sad. Credit scores. My credit score was darn near 800 before my whole amputation thing, and then I'm not being able to pay stuff, and saw all that go away. Yeah, back in 2019, I'm diabetic. Got an infection in my foot that spread very rapidly. It was MRSA. Spread very rapidly after they tried about 10 days of heavy antibiotics. They said that it wasn't going to come back, and so I got a below the knee amputation. So that, and I've been struggling ever since, trying to get back to where I was, and it's not working. I'm gonna take this. Well, I only took this with one micro, but hey. Oh, you know what? I can get in with another. Or maybe I won't. Yeah, I ended up being in a rehab for 9 months because I was transferred to a rehab so I could get the prosthetic and all that stuff. And then COVID hit, and like the stuff to make the prosthetic was on back order. So I mean that's when my trading journey started. Though I started trying to teach myself how to trade by watching stuff on YouTube. Tried to make. That's why I want this. One of the reasons I want this to work so bad, not just financially, just because I really want something positive to come out of that whole negative experience. But you know, now dealing with the money struggles, I have no credit anymore. You know, I have credit card companies that are still calling about the money that I owed them because I was able to keep things afloat by using the cards, but I had like virtually no income at the time. So it's just one big struggle. Took this short. We gotta be cognizant of those levels. Actually, I didn't even move my target. Put it down there at 83. Uh, I mean, yeah, you know, pay off the debt and it'll slowly come back up, or after 7 years it falls off. But right, and I mean, if I can get trading to work, it really don't matter. I mean, I don't mind not using credit. prefer not using credit, really, you know. But you know, when you have no savings, it's nice. The credit's nice that you know it ended up helping me out to you know make sure my rent and power and stuff could still be paid while I was in the rehab and the hospital and then the rehab. Now I have nothing to fall back on, and I continue to struggle month to month. No, patient. Um, my extended family sucks. And you know, the only one I have is my mom, and she's has a lot of health issues and all that, and has dealt with health issues her own life, her whole life. So, I mean, borrow as long as you're paying it off. I mean, doing a constant cycle of using it and paying it off actually helps your credit. I appreciate that, patient. Thank you, I'm at. Absolutely. And you guys are honestly why I keep streaming because you know the friendships I've made in trading mean a lot to me. But you know my situation is probably you know also is part of what messes with my psychology because I just want it so bad just to be able to. I mean I'm not. I mean yeah obviously it'd be awesome if I could make millions of dollars, but that's never been my goal. My goal is just to be able to stop worrying each month. You know. Yep. You know who will be an awesome trader? Mr. Spock. No emotions. Oh, that's after 10, or 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock my time. Didn't even realize that. We're rambling on. Still in this trade. We'll stay here for a couple more minutes. See if this trade goes anywhere. He'll buy himself some new components. So we're gonna end the day red as this starts popping up here, which is fine. You're very welcome. And if there's any mothers here, have a great Mother's Day this weekend. I think I've lost most of my female viewers. There's the stop out. Anyway, that's what we're going to call it for today. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. We'll be back Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel. 8 a.m. Eastern to fight another day. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thank everyone for joining me today. If you've enjoyed today's content, hope you've hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to do so and join the herd. As a reminder, we do stream every weekday morning starting at 7:30 a.m. and we usually go to around 11 a.m. We will also love to have you join our Discord community of both veteran traders and newer traders, prop traders and non-prop traders, all interacting about trading and just general stuff as well. In addition, follow our social media for other updates. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram is the same, MightyOxTrading, and Reddit is r/Ox Market Trading. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.